say goodbye to counting calories and calorie deficits by doing a keto diet. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I noticed that you guys showed me a lot of love on my previous video, which was how I lost my weight, and a couple of you guys asked me to do a video on keto. So guess what? This is gonna be the video on keto diet. Let's get right into it. I'm going to be looking down on my laptop because I made a few points so that I give you guys all the tea without forgetting nothing. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So when thinking of keto diet, and the full name is ketogenic, but when thinking keto diet, we're thinking healthy fats with moderate protein and very low carbs. By healthy fats, I mean nothing that has to do with fast food or all that kind of things. I'm going to give you guys examples of healthy fats that you can eat, type of proteins that you can eat that also have healthy fats included, and the low carbs that you can eat. And if you stay and watch this video to the end, I have a little surprise for you guys, so if you want to get your hands on it, keep watching. Anyway, so like I said, I didn't calculate my calories to a T because with this diet I found myself being so full most of the time, so I didn't have to count calories. But if you want to, you can use MyFitnessPal, because keto is a natural calorie cutter. As long as you're eating the right foods, you're going to lose the weight and you're going to be full too. I feel like you actually get to a point whereby you're so full that you want to have just one meal or just 2 meals a day. It's that good, I promise you. And the meals are very delicious. When I say high fat, I mean healthy fats, not McDonald's, not fast food, not Taco Bell, not Popeyes. All those foods are fats, but not the healthy fats. And if you think that's the kind of diet you can do to eat keto, then baby girl, you're going to just gain the weight and not lose nothing. What are you going to include in your healthy fats? Get out your pen and paper because I'm about to spill some tea, okay? So with the healthy fats, we include fatty fish. By fatty fish, I mean foods such as sardines, salmon, tuna. You can add in tilapia. So if you're the kind of girl who loves seafood, girl, eat your seafood, but make your own seafood. Don't be buying seafood from the seafood bowl place because they're adding more things that you don't know what's in their food. And the key here is to make your own food, because when you make your own food, you know exactly what you're putting in your food and you're avoiding the extra calories that you don't know about, which are going to make you think like, dang, the diet is not working, when it actually should be working, but it's just you're eating more than you know. Eggs is a healthy fat. If you love eggs, eat as many eggs as you can. Avocado, I recommend, let's say for example for your salads, always add avocado, or for your breakfast or whatever, add your avocado. And I would recommend having just like 1 avocado a day, because avocados are high in calories. So I would say if you have 2 meals a day, split your avocado in half. So half for your first meal and then half for your second meal. That's if you have 2 meals a day. That's what I did. I couldn't fix 3 meals a day because I was so full. So avocado. The other thing is nuts. You want to do almonds and peanuts. These will be good for like snacks. If you feel like when you had your meal you were not full enough, you can add a little bit of peanuts or cashews at the end of your meal, and I promise you, you'll be all the way full. Then you can do almond butter, you can do peanut butter, but you need to make sure that these nut butters are actually 100% what they say. So you need to look at your ingredients when you're going grocery shopping. You need to look at the label to make sure that you're buying exactly what you need. You don't want to buy things that have extra things that are just going to mess up your diet. Okay, so next thing, when you're cooking, you want to use pure virgin olive oil or coconut oil or butter. Okay, you don't want to do canola oil and grapeseed oil, vegetable oil, all that. Get rid of it. Olive oil, coconut, and butter for cooking. And don't go crazy. I'll recommend getting a kind of butter that is low in calories, for example like 50 calories per spoon, so that you don't overdo it on the calories. Okay, and the next thing is tofu. For people who are not allergic to soy, because tofu is made out of soybeans, you can do tofu. And it's also good for people who are vegan. You know, if you find yourself tired of eating meat and this and that, you can try tofu. Try something different. As long as you're not allergic to soy, delicious. Okay. The next thing is full fat yogurt, full fat natural yogurt. It's so hard to find like a good quality yogurt that is actually good, high, healthy fat, because most of them, they just add a lot of sugar. But if you can get your hands on it, good. It's gonna be good with your fruit, delicious. So for the cheese, you want to do cottage cheese, Parmesan, cream cheese, blue cheese, feta, and cheddar. Don't do American cheese. Don't do all those other cheeses that don't make sense, because those are very high in calories and high in unhealthy fat. What we want is the healthy fat. Chia seeds, you can do things like chia pudding. You can add the chia seeds to, let's say, like a smoothie. And then for milk, you want to stay away from regular milk. You want to do soy milk if you're not allergic to soy, and you want to do almond milk, preferably unsweetened almond milk. When it comes to salads, you want to avoid any kind of salad dressing, because a lot of these salad dressings, they have all these extra oils you don't know about. They have all these extra things that you can understand. I feel like if you read the label and you can't pronounce these words, I would advise to stay away from it. Stay away from salad dressings and make your own as much as possible. So basically, get rid of sugars. A lot of foods contain a lot of sugar, and that's not good, because the whole point of keto is to put you into a ketosis mode so that you can start burning fat even without trying hard. So, but if you're eating a lot of sugars, it's not gonna be good. So by this, I'm saying go to your cupboard, to your pantry. If you're trying to do keto, go to your pantry and wipe out as much sugar as you can. Please, 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 because if you're going to add so much sugar to your diet, it's not gonna help you lose the weight, okay? Because sugar is carbs, and when sugar goes in our bodies, it turns into fat. You need to aim for protein with every meal. So if you have 3 meals a day, or 2 meals a day, or 1 meal a day, whatever your preference is, with every meal you want to have at least a hand size of protein, or around 3 to 8 ounces of protein for every meal. So I'm going to name again for you guys. The protein is going to be like meat. So you want steak, but when you get a piece of steak, you want a piece of meat that has like some fat on it, so that it really gets you full. The whole point here is to eat as more fat, healthy fat, so you stay full. So fish, you want to do chicken, you want to do tofu, eggs, nuts, tuna, salmon, sardines. That's all the protein. Make sure to consume high fat protein. This way you're going to stay full for long, and you don't have to keep eating, because the more you stay full for long, you end up putting yourself in an intermittent fasting mode, because you just don't feel like eating because you're already full. And if you feel like you're not full at the end of your meal, you can take maybe 2 spoons of cottage cheese and add it to, just eat that so you can stay full. If you notice that after your last meal, let's say like 30 minutes, an hour later, you feel hungry, this is a sign that you didn't eat enough healthy fats on your previous meal before. So when you feel like you're not full at the end of your meal, add maybe some cottage cheese, or maybe like 1/3 cup of cashews or nuts, and drink some water too. I say low carbs, but low carbs means stay away from rice, potatoes, all these snacky snacks. Stay away from all that. But your main source of carbs is going to be vegetables, because carbs that come from vegetables are not bad for us, because those are actually natural carbs. So with your vegetables, you're going to do things like edamame, you're going to do asparagus, broccoli, lettuce, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kale, zucchini, spinach, carrots, tomatoes, beets, celery, bell peppers. Those are all the vegetables, because also there's some vegetables that are high carb, so you want to kind of steer away from that and steer more to the vegetables that are less carbs, and they're gonna keep you they're gonna keep you satiated for long. If, let's say, you're the kind of person, if you have a sweet tooth, you can do fruit for dessert, or if you feel like you have a sugar craving. But The longer you stay on keto, I promise you the sugar cravings are gonna go away. But I know in the beginning it's gonna be hard, because especially if you're used to like having like sweets all the time, it's gonna be hard in the beginning. So when you're having that sweet tooth, you can do, let's say like baked products, for example, like cookies or cupcakes or whatever. Instead of using regular all-purpose flour, you can use almond flour to make any kind of baked goods you want to do. Main fruit you can have for keto will be watermelon, peaches, and berries. Those are the main, because most fruits are good and natural, but they are kind of higher in carbs, and the main point of the diet is to have a low carb diet. So berries, peaches, and watermelon, it's gonna be your best friend. Peaches are delicious. Berries, there's so many different categories, and then watermelon, just delicious and very hydrating. Obviously you have to drink a lot of water. Because most times you're not hungry, most times you're just thirsty and you think you're hungry and you end up eating, but you're not hungry really. Like, you need to get to a point whereby you eat when you're actually hungry, not eat just because you're bored or eat just because the food is there. You need to eat when you're actually hungry, because food is fuel, energy. So put yourself in a state where you ask yourself, am I eating because I'm hungry, or I'm eating just because there's food, you know? And sometimes if you know, when you ask yourself that question and your answer is not like, damn, I'm really hungry, then drink some water and you'll be just fine. But if you feel like, yes, I'm truly hungry, of course, go ahead and eat. But just try to kind of discipline yourself, because when you find yourself eating just because, that's when you tend to gain weight, because you're giving your body more fuel than it needs. So it's just going to sit in your body as fat, because your body's not needing it, because you're giving it more than it needs and it already has enough. You get where I'm going? And then it's gonna lead to you gaining weight that you don't need. Healthy filling snacks, like I mentioned before, you can do fruit, or you can do cottage cheese with fruit. You can do like the fruits that I mentioned, or you can do the nuts, the cashews and peanuts. And make sure you're getting the right cashews and peanuts too. Don't get the ones that have flavor or chocolate on them or all that kind of stuff. Make sure it's just the natural stuff. When you check the labels, it just say peanuts or cashews. When you start doing keto diet and you're doing it the right way and you're eating the right foods, you're going to find yourself actually staying full for long, which is gonna push your body to be into intermittent fasting. Like for me, when I started out, I would have my first meal at like 11 or noon, because I'm not a breakfast person, and then I would stay full for long for the rest of the day until like around 7-8 p.m. That's when I'll be hungry. I'm like, oh, let me have my dinner. And then after I eat that, I'm not hungry till like the next day at noon. So I found myself being in a intermittent fasting, which is 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours a window of eating. So of which those 16 hours, most of it was me sleeping, and like 6 hours or 5 hours of me being awake. So yeah, so if you combine doing keto the right way, intermittent fasting, you're gonna lose the weight. And if you don't, and you did everything right, come right back in my comments and cast me out if you can. Because I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you free game. This works, and I'm a nutritionist, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I did this and these things work for me. And on that note, starting November, I want to start a challenge with you guys. I'm going to do keto for the whole month of November and see how much weight I can lose in 1 month. I'm targeting maybe like 6-8 pounds, but I'm going to start doing keto starting November 1st. Follow my IG, Ray Navarra, and follow my TikTok too. I will link them down below, and we can do this together. If you don't want to do it alone, we can do it together. I can be your bestie online, and we can do this together, okay? Anyways, so the last point I have is, if you're the kind of person who don't like to go to the gym, you can just go for a walk every day. Just aim for at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Go for like a mile walk maybe in the morning, or a mile and a half, and then a mile and a half in the evening, making it 3 miles a day. Or, you know, just find a way to be active. If your job is very like active, then you're already making your steps, and then when you get off work, whatever your schedule is, you want to put in some more walking. But if you're the kind of person who likes to go to the gym, you can do some walking on a treadmill or some running, or working out, whatever your workout works. Or you can do dancing, you can do Pilates. Just find a way to be active in one way or another, whatever is going to work for you. I'm not going to push you guys to go to the gym. I go to the gym, but that might not work for you or your schedule. But just find a way to put in some activeness in your life. So now that we'll come to the end of this video, I have a good surprise for you guys, okay? I made a 7-day keto diet meal plan. I wrote down a bunch of recipes that you guys can do for 7 days, and then I made a grocery shopping list for you guys too. So if you like that, click down below in the link. I'm going to put the link, and then you can follow that link and you can go grab yourself a copy of that and get a grocery shopping, and let's lose this weight. Let's not wait for New Year's resolution to lose weight, because we're starting to lose this weight like right now. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of this video. I love you guys. Once again, thanks for the support and the love you guys showed on the previous video. I appreciate your love and support. Share my video with your friends and families. Give it a thumbs up if you learned anything and it works for you. Come back down to this video and let me know what's up, okay? And I'm going to link my video for those who haven't seen my previous video. I'll link it up here. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, ciao.